Journal party live. Let's groove and vibe. Come on now. Hands on fire, thoughts taking flight. Together we shine, words intertwine. Get funky. Journal party live. It's journaling time.
Hey, what's up, party people?
Hi, everyone. Hello.
All right, see, we got some people in the chat, which we can now feature on screen. What's up,
Amazing.
party people?
Happy Wednesday, everyone.
Let us know who's in the house. We'll give everyone a few minutes to trickle in. You know, we've got we've actually added TikTok to the stream this evening, so we might get some randos in here, which would be super fun. Just testing out. We got a different software platform this evening. We're feeling rehearsed on this one, though, a little bit more than the last one. It seems like it's going to work pretty good for us. Actually, we used to use this one in the past, and so somewhat familiar. So excited. Let us know in the chat how everyone's doing this week. I can barely
Let us know
see
if we have any new people in the house as well.
Let me see if I can make the chat bigger. I can't read it. There we go. Look at that.
Nice. Okay, cool. I was wondering how we were going to read that. We don't have readers yet.
All right, cool. We got Gina's here, Kathy's here, Stephanie's here, Surrey Cat's here. All my devices go off. What is up? What have you all been up to this week? We've been doing stuff. We got major life changes happening over here. Good stuff mostly.
Yeah.
Let us know what you've been up to. You know, even though everything's good, it's like I'm still so looking forward to tonight. If you've seen the teasers, the spoilers, we've got some. We're gonna be lifting your spirits this evening. Girl Alex wrote a really sweet program. You want to tell everybody what we got on tap tonight?
Yeah, definitely. So tonight's program is called Lift Your Spirits, and it's just an invitation to check in with your mental health, and we're going to come up with a nice game plan for boosting your mood, because I know I need it. I know Boy Alex needs it, and I'm sure some of you folks out there, apparently Mercury is in retrograde. I know some people don't believe in any of that stuff, but it's a nice way, it's a nice excuse to blame chaos on Mercury being in retrograde. So, oh wow, okay. We got some comments in here. Hi from Los Angeles. Hello, we are in LA as well. And let's see.
Clearing the wildfire air. Hope all is well with that.
Oh boy, yeah, there's wildfires everywhere I'm seeing. It's really tragic. Yeah, it's all over the world. I just saw some in Sicily. Yeah, it is. It's pretty widespread, and it's scary, and as Los Angelinos, we know a thing or two about wildfires. So I wish everyone the best if you've been affected at all. Got your air purifiers, your mask, follow all the directions, and keep yourself safe.
Absolutely. All right, just making sure the chat's updating here. What's up, Erica? How you doing?
Hi there.
Got Elizabeth says, overwhelmed and excited, running for school board in your city. That's cool.
Ooh, that's awesome.
Well, we're with you in spirit.
luck.
We support. Yeah, good luck.
That's awesome. Good for you.
All right, folks. Well, we'll give everyone just a couple more minutes to trickle in, and then we'll get rocking. Anybody get any new fancy pens, journals that? I feel like we don't talk about that enough. Like we don't geek out enough about the.
I do have a new journal. I have decided I write really big, and I love a big journal, and I'm sick of trying to squish it all into those smaller ones. So I got this, and it's amazing, and it's perfect. So, you know, feel free to try different size journals and stuff, because this one is. A good fit for me. So
I have a larger one that I use for like my work journal, and it's not quite that big, but I do appreciate having some space. I think especially like when I'm really like trying to figure stuff out, and particularly for like the work journal, I'm like doing a lot of like mind mapping and things like that, and I love having a bigger canvas for that. But for my thoughts, I still like the
Oh
A5
no, I
size.
like seeing my thoughts on them with my big font and big page. Oh yes, exactly, Linda. Yeah, I say that I write like a kindergartner. Just the size of my text
You
is
got like
kind of
the
ridiculous.
bubbly girl font going,
I do.
like
Very big, very bubbly. Kathy, this, oh my goodness. Where did I get this? The brand is called Opaque Paper, and I cannot remember where I picked this up. I think it was probably a local boutique in Los Angeles. But unfortunately, I don't remember where exactly. I got it in person somewhere, so I'm assuming a local boutique. Um, but yeah, it's great, and you can rip out the pages if you want. It has that little perforated side, but yeah, I love it, so I'm excited to get going.
Geeky Witch has the same strategy as me. I like writing big too, but for the everyday stuff, I'm locked in. Creative writing, you need a
Nice.
full size page. Yep.
Yep.
My handwriting's sometimes big, but it's weird. Like every now and then, I'm just like, I'll write really small right now. I don't know why
Sorry,
I
I
do
can't.
that.
I can't. It cramps my hand, and I hate it. That's funny. Let's see. Stephanie loves the journals you got from Dollar Tree. Awesome. Oh, fuzzy. I love that too. Nice sensory, little sensory activity on that journal.
Well, and you know what? That's a good tip too. Dollar Tree and stuff, because I think people like. Well, one of the traps I think when people are getting into journaling is they buy something like super fancy and then they are afraid to like write in it, like they're gonna mess it up. Like even the first page is there. It's like I don't want to mess it up. But there's good stuff. I mean, it's just paper. There's good stuff. And in those dollar shops, I've seen it myself. That used to be like one of my favorite things to do. I don't know. It's such a weird thing. I would walk to the dollar store and just like buy a bunch of crap. Like you were a CVS gal. You had like the little your CVS retail therapy thing going on.
Yeah, we've progressed beyond that, which is nice.
That's good.
Yeah. Hi there. Hi, Mary.
Mary's in the house. Nice.
Nice.
All right, folks. Well, we'll give it 2 more minutes, and then I think
Two more. Well, let's go.
All right, you're ready to get going? I thought we would
think
give
we
everybody till 10
should.
after, but you know what? You're right. We should. People should know they should get here on time, and then we'll That's
I'm
good.
just ready to
Alex is a
go.
stickler for time. Like whenever anything's happening, she's like, "What time?
What time? What time does this start? What time do I need to be ready? What time are we going to leave the house? I need to know these times, or it stresses me out.
That's perfectly fine. All right, folks. Well, let's open up the app here. If there's any newbies in the house, let us know so we can give you a warm welcome. But what you're seeing on your screen is the Journal Party Live guided journaling platform. There's also an app available in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. And tonight we have a program coming straight from Girl Alex called Lift Your Spirits. Love it. I think we are all in need of a little bit of a mood boost, a little bit of lifting our spirits. Alex, why don't you tee it off since you already kind of introed it. But is there anything else you want to say before we get this party started?
No, not really. Again, it's just like an invitation to check in on your mental health and see how you've been feeling lately. And we're going to work on coming up with a plan to boost our mood. So that's all.
Sounds good. All right. Well, Alex and I will take turns reading the prompts and journaling alongside you. And then at the very end, we can all hang out and share our insights and commune as we do. Alex, you want to do odds or evens?
I will start us off. So I will do odds.
Very good. All right. Let's get this party started.
Personal check-in. How have you been feeling emotionally, mentally, and physically lately? What emotions have been showing up most often? Without judging yourself, describe your current state and what you think may be contributing to it.
All right, next one, recent memories. Recall a few experiences from this year when you felt genuinely joyful, peaceful, energized, or fully alive. Reflect on what you were doing, who you were with, and what made those experiences so meaningful.
Mindful moments. Reflect on the little things that have made you smile recently. Is it a conversation, a delicious meal, a delightful exchange, or a song you discovered? What made these moments so special? How can you be more intentional about noticing them?
Okay, prompt number 4 coming at ya. Create more joy. What people, places, routines, hobbies, or experiences deserve more space in your life? What small choices could you make this week to invite more joy, laughter, creativity, rest, or connection into your everyday routine?
Your happiest self. Picture yourself 6 months from now feeling lighter, happier, and more at peace. What does an ordinary day look like? How do you spend your time? Who are you surrounded by? And what daily choices help you become this version of yourself?
All right, party people. You showed up, as our elephant says. All right, let's get back to our little. There we go. Look at us. Look at you guys. I love that we have the chat on here. It feels like you're in the room with us a little bit more.
It does.
Gotta be honest. It feels really good. So let us know in the chat how you found that. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm in tune with all the things that light me up. These are
Good.
like some of my favorite kinds of sessions that we do. I mean, I do love going deep and getting, real in the weeds with like what makes me tick sometimes. And I know we do that with the heavier stuff, but sometimes like, I mean, as easy as it is to go deep, it's so nice to have something like just like kind of pull you out of the stuff that's been weighing on you a little bit. So really, really great prompts, Alex. I really liked it.
Awesome. Yeah.
What was coming up for you?
Well, I wrote this, program because I have been dealing with a little bit of a mild depression, and there's, a lot of factors. Thankfully, I have all the resources and support and everything I need to help me out of this. But, it's definitely been a little difficult in recent weeks, I'd say. And, something you and I touched on in a conversation the other night was just kind of this lack of stability in our lives in terms of not having a house to be living in, and just having that stability of knowing this is where we are, this is where we're going to build our life together. I think that instability has for sure just really made it hard for me to concentrate on any one thing. I think when there's a stable foundation, it's a lot easier for me to like jump in and get excited about things. So I thought that was an interesting insight that I had. And, I also touched on, some of the smaller moments that, we experience kind of in everyday life. And for me, it was things like my matcha lattes. And,
you love those.
yeah. And another thing I reflected on was spending more time with your cousin, now my cousin Samantha, which has been really lovely. And I also, some of my new favorite music that I've been making you listen to on repeat. I
your
think
playlist.
I feel like the smaller moments are just so special because they're effortless and they are organic and they don't require me to plan ahead and prepare for. Because as we discussed at the beginning of the session, I like to know exacts. I like to have times. I like to have all this stuff in front of me, but it's also nice for me to let go of all of that and just, try to be as mindful as possible in those smaller moments and those, those few times that we do meet up with, family and friends and whatnot. I'm certainly feeling a lot lighter. And, we've got things in motion that I think are going to lead to my personal success and our success together. So I'm just certainly feeling better, and I hope other people are as well. So please, let's go through the chat. You pick the chat and click on the things. I haven't tried that yet, so I don't want to mess anything up.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, well, I liked what you said. I mean, it's the small stuff, like it's the little things, and they're actually the big things, like like the little special moments that you share with a loved one. Like it could just be a little bit of a moment, but like that little sparkle, it can be like a glimmer. Remember we did that program, just like a little glimmer of the good stuff in your life. And yeah, I was getting in touch with some of that stuff too. Another big theme for me was music. Like I realized how much or how powerful music is in terms of its ability to affect my mood and just what I've got going on, the whole vibe. Like you can totally shift what's going on for you. So we've been good about that. We've been seeing shows and stuff, but I need to get better about it, like while I'm working during the day, and like curating like a nice playlist, like to kind of go on in the background. Speaking of playlists, I saw I was dancing over here. I think Linda was like, what are you listening to over there? Let's see. Okay, so we got Kathy was talking about going on a hike with another mom while at camp with her daughter, just talking about the common stresses of motherhood and self-care. Yeah, I mean, isn't it nice to be with people who are going through like the same journey as you? I mean, I realized that I had a similar sort of thing. I mean, I'm pretty deep in the weeds in terms of like marketing and stuff. That's like what I do when I'm not journaling, and the marketing and all like the like coding and stuff like that. And I recently reconnected with a friend, and it was already awesome to reconnect with this friend. We used to play in a band together, and he moved away, but now he moved back, and I've come to find out that he is now deeply involved in all the things that, like, when I talk about it, nobody knows what I'm talking about. I'm so excited, like, it just to be able to, when you say something that like matters to you and it's like been affecting your life, and someone's like, totally, I know, and also this, and you're like, yeah, also that. It's the best to feel seen and heard. So what a wonderful thing.
That's amazing. Yes. Surround yourself by people who are in the same boat so you have someone to reflect on things with.
Kathy also said, in the process of rearranging my room to make more space to paint and do crafts.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's amazing, Kathy. I
it's
need to
good.
be doing the same. Like I said, when we finally settle somewhere, I can kind of get back into that stuff. I think that's also part of it is like just those little things that uplift my mood. My all my painting supplies are locked away at our house that we can't access right now, you know?
Yeah, well, it's
Um,
that concept of like also creating space for something, and like making it like giving yourself the necessary nudge. Like and it works both ways too. Like, I mean, sometimes when I realize like I'm overeating a certain kind of thing, you can like hide it in the back of the fridge, so it's, or like put it in other things, so it's not as easily accessible. But the other side of that is you can make things easier to access by kind of setting the stage for those things. So that's awesome. We want to see your paints and your crafts.
yeah, for sure.
All right, Robin said, creating more joy required a lot of intentful thinking. Yeah,
Hmm.
but I think it really is one of those things that we can create. I think we really
Hmm.
create our entire experience when it comes down to it. And kind of just figuring out what affects your state of being, and leaning into the stuff that you know excites you, that empowers you, all those things. But yeah, it requires intention, that intention, like, really, I think only shows up in a potent or powerful way when you like have that mindful presence, like when you're like here and now, and then you're actually, I think that's where you're able to like kind of create those things for yourself. But yeah, I mean, so often it's so easy to just like kind of get swept away with whatever's going on, and experience may be good if that's what's going on, but you're way less in the driver's seat for it. And so it's
Hmm.
something that you want to create, you can choose that for yourself. um Gabby said, creating more art and paintings for myself. We got such a creative bunch. I love
I
it.
know, I love it.
It's therapeutic and calming. Yeah.
I did start, Gabby. You were definitely an inspiration to me and some other people who had spoken about, painting last time. I did start looking into classes, found a couple of good programs and stuff. So thank you to everyone for sharing your own journeys because it really is inspirational. And yeah, I'll let you know if and when that when I get that going. Hopefully, I'll have time for that soon. But that's amazing. It is so therapeutic. Art,
Gabby's got some
crafts, all
cool
of
art
it.
too. Everyone check out
Yeah.
Gabby's site and profile and stuff. Um, Kathy said, my happiest self would be working out for 30 to 60 minutes a day, writing, improving my painting, and being less stressed over health issues. Yeah, well, I mean, uh, the de-stressing around health is a taller. I have a ton of health anxiety myself, so let me know if you figure out a, a trick for that, because that is tough. But often I think it's just putting yourself, in the mode of doing something that does light you up and that does feel good, right? Like, it's,
Hmm.
if you're enjoying a walk and having peaceful, relaxing thoughts, or thinking about something else, then you're not on those scarier trains of thought and stuff like that. So
That's
um
very true.
yeah, but I it's interesting, common thread, right? Like, there does seem to be a little bit of magic in art, in creativity. I think I really hope you guys all notice you're saying that you want this and that you get it. Because I mean, it's like well, first off, whether or not you have the ability, like I don't even think you need to be good at it to have it be like joyful. I mean, Alex and I make like the silliest little paintings sometimes.
I do. I tend to judge myself, but I'm learning how to just let it go and stop. It's just about relaxation. I'm not trying to sell my work. I'm not trying to make a living off of it. It needs to be, used specifically for, just like my personal enjoyment and personal relaxation. And yeah, so forget being good at everything, because it is not necessary.
Well, just taking the pressure off,
Yeah.
if it's an activity that you enjoy, it's so liberating to do that. I mean, I think like, talking about like one of the ways that I like to create often is making music. And for the longest time, I was in it to win it. Like I wanted to be I was a touring musician, and I was trying to make that a career for myself. And times change, my preferences and priorities changed and stuff like that. But I've noticed that like kind of taking some of that need to like make it or whatever out of the equation, it's like, oh, like I can just have fun and like do this for me. And it's that's also really special for sure. Yeah, Linda was calling me out for my dancing. I thought it was vibey. I was doing the thing. Stephanie said, definitely made me truly reflect on things. The hardest prompt was the one about reflecting on little things. It's hard. It was hard to think of those things. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, that's something
interesting.
to take notice of. And I think, I don't know enough about like what, makes you tick to provide direct insight about that. But I mean, if you notice that you're having trouble noticing, try to make a practice of noticing things like that. That is, that is, I mean, there's books about that, right? And I think if you just kind of orient yourself in that way, you'll start to notice when like, hey, I'm having fun right now, or like, hey, I really enjoyed what that
Clock
conversation.
that for,
What did it clock
clock
it?
it. Yeah, is that how they did clock
I don't
it?
know.
And remember it for later.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
but
that's the right one.
we don't
We
know. I
tried
think
so
when
hard to be young.
we're trying to be hip. But yeah, I think just start to make it a practice to notice things, and I mean that can be fun, right? You can notice like, oh, hey, like that sewer grate was made in 1925, like that's old, or like little things like you wouldn't have otherwise like noticed about the world, and like then you can start to notice like the things that you're more inclined to notice, and it's just interesting to like pick apart, what is it that charms you, and start to from there you can have a little bit of a palette to kind of create more of what it is that you like in your own experience. Kathy said, thanks, Alex. This was much needed today for me.
You are very welcome, Kathy.
Geeky Witch, all of my answers seem to be circling around this impending house move. We're about 3 weeks from listing ours now. Wow. Looking forward to having it over so I can settle into a new routine. Yeah. Oh, Alex and I are right there with you. We have yet to sell our current house, and we're not even living in it because we can't even get into it because of the demolition and construction. So like we have been on shaky ground and foundations, like you said, and it's hard to like do anything. It's because the way I've been thinking about it kind of I've been making like artsy metaphors with it. I'm so excited for the new place that we're hopefully getting into, because it's going to be the way I see it, it's like a blank page or a fresh canvas. And, without that canvas or without that page, there's nothing, it's hard to create. Like, yeah, I can kind of like create around me, but it seems to just kind of evaporate and vanish like any idea or thing. And it's hard to like give it any gravity or weight and like have it become something and to get into a mode with something like that. But, with that canvas, it's easier to visualize. It's easier to, really wrap your head around, and it can become more real. At least that's been our experience. So yeah, hope everything goes well with that. I know it's going to
Best of
be
luck.
stressful, but also exciting. And
Mhm.
I think what an opportunity to kind of like just I don't know, like those transitions, like that, while they're so hard, it's such an opportunity to like install like the what you know is like the like the evolution of yourself. So I
For
think
sure.
it'll be cool. I'm excited for that journey with
Hmm.
Alex and myself. Bougie said, I love matcha lattes as well, mainly matcha chai lattes. You ever tried matcha
Oh,
chai?
no, Gina, thank you. I will have to because I love chai lattes as well. And I can only imagine that a matcha chai latte is amazing. So
I mean,
thank you so
matcha's
much
having a
for that
moment.
recommendation.
There's that
Matcha is
matcha cafe that opened up by where we're
matcha is
hopefully.
everywhere. Folks, I do have to say, Starbucks, I tried one of their matcha lattes. Not okay.
It's not what's up.
Not okay. No, it tasted very strange. If you can get that ceremonial grade matcha, which I don't even understand what that means, but I know it's a little bit fancier, but whatever they got going on at or maybe I just got a bad batch, but it was horrifying. So I say try to find small independent coffee shops because
Yeah, well, you should
they
do
don't
that
know what they're doing.
anyway.
Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that. I mean, then again, though, I know you love your Starbucks, but maybe
Well, every
that's not
once
the
in a
place
while,
for
it's a convenience thing, and when you're, anyways,
you know the
moving
product you're
on.
getting.
Yes.
All right. Robin said, "Oh wow, yes, we are moving next year." Another one. Wow. No clue where or even what state, just know we're moving. So much is up in the air. Yeah, up in the air,
Again,
right?
we know that very much so. Like we have been very up in the air for months, and thankfully things do get a little bit easier over time. You're exploring we've explored new areas and stuff, and we finally kind of came to our final conclusion. So give it some time, but things will start to slowly fall into place, and you'll be able to see the big picture again because we do understand we don't know where we're going, what we're doing, when we're gonna do it. So
It's
best of luck on
exciting
that
until
journey.
it's not, and then we were so over it.
And then yeah, but then you get excited again. So
Yeah. Mochas.
ooh, mochas are
You
fabulous
like
too.
you
I
yeah,
mean,
you get into the
yeah,
mocha
I had a
too.
mocha moment recently. Love
Mocha
mochas
moment.
as well.
Love it. Alex, life is the culmination of
I love
small
that.
moments.
Mary,
Absolutely.
that is beautifully said and
Mary's
very
always got
important
the
to
quotes.
remember. I
We need a
know.
little
That's
book of Mary's
incredible.
quotes. Stephanie said, definitely agree with the music aspect. Music really moves me and helps me project what I'm feeling and helps me cope. Yeah.
Totally.
I
I
mean,
love that.
I- you know, people often talk about like vibrations being like the stuff of the universe. And I mean, I guess like you can kind of prove that scientifically, right? And music is, that's exactly what it is. And it's so cool. Like when vibes come together in harmony and like, there's just, yeah. I mean, the other thing I think it might be going on too. It's like, you ever, well, I experienced this as a musician. It's like if you could ring like a tuning fork and then like something else would buzz, like the note on my guitar would start buzzing, like whatever is in tune with that will also start to resonate. And so I think maybe that's what's going on with music is like, it starts putting out the vibes and resonating, and then like that those counterparts within you kind of start going too. And I don't know, it's so fast and so efficient at like getting you to a different state. Such a powerful thing. I've
And
always kind of wanted to look at like the music therapy stuff, but I never got into it. I should dig into that a little bit. You were going to say something. I didn't know.
Oh no, just we've been relying on music to kind of help boost our mood while we're dealing with the grief of losing our dog, and it's been very beneficial and wonderful. And again, it's just going to a concert, those couple of hours of just being completely mindful, completely engaged with what's going on the stage, and enjoying hopefully the company of whoever you're with and
Yeah, it's a
surrounded by.
collective. Yeah.
It's a collective experience. I love it. I love looking around and seeing how excited. I know at the last concert we just like we're looking at everyone and just like how excited they were, and it's a beautiful thing. So
It's good stuff.
highly recommend music and going
And
to
highly
see some
recommend
shows
going in. We saw Blues Traveler. It was awesome. They're still playing and they're still
at
awesome.
Hollywood Bowl. Yeah, he can still rip that harmonica like nobody's business. So
Let's see. We've got hold on one second. Oh, okay.
oh,
Elizabeth said my answers revolved around me being a people person and needing to schedule things like creative friend field trips, virtual creative chats, similar stuff that popped up for me last week.
Oh,
Oh, okay. So
wow.
there's a
Okay.
theme going on for you. Sorry, I didn't mean to close the chat here. I was trying to not overlay text on the. We've also got a mobile experience happening on TikTok, and it looks terrible right now. I gotta say. So I was trying to help the TikTokers out, but let's stick with the regulars here. But yeah, that's interesting. I mean, realizing that people light you up. I've been realizing that myself lately, and I mean, Alex and I, we were so in a hurry to get out of LA and get away from a bunch of stuff, and we realized, well, we don't want to leave all our people behind. Like we love them. So whatever you can do to find that connection. I mean, I think genuine human connection is like, obviously you got to find and curate your own experience, but oftentimes the best experiences are the ones that you're sharing with with people. It's just, it compounds everything that's good, at least. Probably bad too, but it probably goes both ways. June's here. Good to be here.
Hi,
Good to
June.
see ya.
Good to see ya.
Elizabeth said it's nice for me. People and fun are connected. Totally. Erica said, great prompts, Alex. I enjoyed this today too. I need to be reminded of the good things in my life. Yeah, and it's always there
You're
for
so
you,
welcome.
give yourself the gift of creating a little space to, I mean, it's kind of just gratitude, right? It's so powerful, like to break you
It
out
really
out of
is.
a funk. It's like, oh yeah, just remember that okay, you might be zooming in on some negative aspect or whatever, and swimming in it, bathing in it, but it doesn't have to be that way. And ultimately, I do think we can kind of curate our state a little bit, and just even even if it starts with a list, but once you start to catch some of those things that light you up, it's hard not to dig deeper into them, and then that momentum picks up, and suddenly you're feeling a lot better. Mary said, all right, everyone, drop your go-to happy song. Yes, Mary. Yes. Drop your happy song. What is, Alex, do you have a happy song?
Yes.
What is it?
It's called In This Bee.
Oh, that one's your happy song right now? In this
Yes.
bit. It's not
In the-
B, it's bit. That's the
Yeah.
thing the kids are doing these days too. They're not saying the
Yeah.
whole word.
It's short for a bad word. But I love the song, so we don't need to get into it. But in this
BIH. Right?
BIH,
That's how the
in
song
this,
spells
yes,
it.
is
Okay, so
yes.
everyone go listen
So
to Girl
check.
Alex's happy
No.
song.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Stephanie said, I actually signed up to go a silent retreat coming up in August to help get in touch with myself and with
Wow.
God and just get away from the social media and noise of the world. Totally.
Good for
One of the things
you.
I was writing about, I mean, Alex and I set up like a little friend retreat sort of thing that we had for my 40th birthday, and just being there in nature, like, quieting down and just giving yourself the opportunity to really tune into the stuff that's just natural and real, and like the like real, like the noise on social media. Half the time it's bots arguing with each other and stuff like that. It's just garbage. I mean, like a little bit of it's fun here and there, but to unplug from that here and there, it's so therapeutic. So awesome. Well, looking forward to hearing about it.
Yeah.
June said, understood. I've been feeling that too.
Mm.
Just lost my dog. Oh, I'm sorry.
So
Yeah,
sorry to
us
hear
too.
that, June. Yeah, it's so tough. They're such a big part of your life. So sending you all the love.
Elizabeth, Cruel Summer, Taylor Swift, and Shut Up and Dance With Me, Walk the
Oh,
Moon.
I love
Happy
that.
songs. Pretty good.
Totally.
Those are good ones.
Yeah.
Cruel Summer. Wait, Taylor Swift did a Cruel Summer song?
She did,
I
yeah.
think of the one from the Karate Kid too.
I think they're totally different, but
Dun, 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 dun. You don't know that one?
oh yes, I do. I do know that one. Yes. Yeah.
I'm trying to think what's my current happy song. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that one a little bit. Get a miniature art kit. it helps me that way when I don't have the space.
Gina, it's funny you say that because yesterday I was I was feeling really sad. And I was like, I'm just gonna go out and buy something, and so this is what I came home with. It's a rock pet, and we painted, and we our late dog. We always called him a bunny. It was a Frenchie, so he had these big old ears, and I found this little rock bunny that I want to paint in honor of our doggy. So you're right. Like I picked this up. I was like, I don't have room for all the supplies, so I did get this. So thank you, Gina, because this is this is the perfect, in between until I can get all my supplies back. So let me put this back on there. Okay. I'm using it as to lift up my computer.
I like it. Now that we got you on TikTok, I was watching the little preview of that feed. I'm like, oh, we need to get her on TikTok Live. I'll bet you people want to buy that bunny thing. But
okay, yes.
That's how my brain. Oh, you gotta stop.
Yeah,
stop.
I
Collapse.
know.
Bring it back. Bring it back. Mary said, "Go the Distance." Peyton Parrish cover is one of my happy songs right now. Okay,
I'll have to check
Have
that
to check
out.
that
Not
out.
familiar.
Stephanie said, "My happiest self would be spending daily time with God, walking more in nature with my fiance, not worrying about money so much, and learning something new every day." Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I've
yeah,
recently
beautifully
that
said.
like learning, learning new stuff. Like I sometimes resist it because I'm just like I already have so much going on. There's already so much in my brain. Like I'm already doing stuff. But whenever I do find the space to like teach myself something or just probe a little deeper into something that is already interesting to me, it's I think that's a cool share because like that wasn't
Very
at the
much
top of
so.
my mind.
I needed to hear that.
But pretty cool.
Hmm.
Bougie says, we all have the ability. We're all creative people. We were created to create, no judgment. Yeah,
That's
right. Well,
beautiful.
yeah, I
Yes.
mean, totally. I mean,
I
if
love
you
to
believe,
hear that.
yeah, I mean, for sure. Like if whether or not you believe in a higher power, it's like, well, like we're all here creating this experience for sure. And I think the other part is like you get to decide your level of participation. And I think, to tune in and actually participate in your own life is a really awesome thing. And,
It
to
is, yeah.
worry about what like other people are thinking about that and let that rob you of that experience is, would be tragic. So
Yes. Thank you for that reminder, Gina.
we are definitely a crafty bunch, aren't we? Yeah. Something in common, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kathy says, it's improving for me, not anyone else. I'm not sure what.
Yeah, not quite
what
sure what
that is
that's in reference to.
Stephanie, also writing more in my journal and making intentional time for it instead of just throwing it in sometimes.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, that was kind of like the goal with Journal Party a little bit because, I have my, like, there's times when I just grab my journal and I just need to write and write about whatever. But what I love has, at least in the way I engage with our platform, it's so nice to consciously set some time aside to work on something specific. And it's just, those little bite-sized sessions, like it's really good stuff. So I toot my own horn because I made it, but I think, to actually like you're touching on something good, which we've, talked about a little bit here, is just the power of intention, like setting your mind to something. And it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be this long, crazy, drawn out thing if you don't want it to be, but like even a little moment like where you're the one in the driver's seat and creating that experience for yourself is really powerful.
Totally.
Geeky Witch, happy song, have a lot, but Mr. Blue Sky by ELO, that's super good. Yeah. Oh, I love ELO. A lot of their songs are happy songs for me, for sure. Linda says, I was enjoying your dancing. It was a happy moment. See?
That's good.
Robin, she who will not be named by her screen name, lest all my devices light up. I never knew the name of that ELO song. There you go. All right. We're going to have to start getting some community playlists in the works here. I don't have Spotify anymore. You got Spotify, right, Alex?
Hmm.
Yeah, that's probably the place to do it. Where do you all get your music? I mean, I feel like Spotify is like the most
Spotify.
like
Well,
communal
I
in
like
terms of.
the playlist they put together, things you might like. Essentially,
Mhm.
it's really good.
I see. I pay for YouTube to not have commercials, and they give you YouTube Music included
Oh,
with that. And so I canceled my Spotify, but I do kind of miss like the I miss it a
I
little bit.
find so much, new stuff through Spotify, so it's been a game changer for me.
Oops. June said, "I like creating my AI." Interesting. Oh
Mm.
yeah, I seen you. I saw you make a couple of like images and stuff. Yeah, it's
Oh,
fun to get
okay,
creative
yeah,
with that stuff for sure.
yeah.
Let's see. Robin said, "Don't
Oh,
forget to hit that like button. Smash that like button. Hit the little
thank
bell so you get
you.
notified."
I think Robin's
Yes.
already gone, but thank you, Robin, for that.
Stephanie said, "My happy song right now is Revival by Jeremy Camp." All right, cool.
These are new to me, but we will check them out.
Oh, I am so glad it wasn't just me at Starbucks and
Okay, so thank
matcha.
you. I feel very validated, and I feel like a matcha expert just by knowing that Starbucks matcha is not good.
Yeah, Bougie doesn't like it either.
Yeah.
Bougie also says, "Music heals. I'm an island girl, and my calypso
Oh,
music
yeah.
gets my mood up. Never
I love
fails."
that.
I love that island music because it just
I
makes me feel like I'm on vacation, like I'm on a
exactly.
cruise or something. You know, it's funny. This is a stupid thing. I just remembered this, but like my dad must have had like a really great island vacation one time because he bought steel drums because of it,
That's
and
amazing.
and they stayed in our attic my entire life.
Of course, yeah. As one does.
I mean, he kept the congas out.
Hmm.
Those were fun. I've got some cute pics of us playing those
Mm.
together. Uh-oh.
Oh
Like,
no.
it could have been the lettuce, you know? It could have been what if it wasn't lettuce, it was lattes?
Ah, that would be my worst nightmare. The lettuce thing is I've been holding off on lettuce just because I've had things from lettuce before that were awful, so I'm just like terrified. But I hope everyone is staying clear of that nonsense because it's not fun.
Yeah.
Um, Biddy and Bose. Now, I'm sorry. Did you click on that, or you? What do you?
I clicked on something else.
Oh, okay.
This was interesting.
Sorry. Go
I
ahead.
guess we had a TikToker on here. I think I missed the prompts I was watching on TikTok, but I want you to know that I bring Journal Party into my 7th grade class
Oh
using the
wow.
prompts that are available. They love it and they
Oh,
enjoy it.
that's so great.
That's the
How
type of stuff, you guys, that
amazing.
like makes me want to go and just build everything for you. Like,
Yes,
oh,
that's
what a
amazing.
wonderful thing.
Yeah, how beautiful. Um, I
Try Biddy and Bose.
So
Okay, that's
really
what you were
quick,
saying.
I think that's the place that we went to, and I got a T-shirt from there. If I'm not mistaken, it's yes, it's that amazing coffee shop that hires people with a variety of disabilities. And
Oh
you remember we
yeah.
went
Yeah.
to the one in Charleston, South Carolina.
Uh-huh.
It is a great company. I really wish they would. Actually, maybe they have one. Oh, they don't have one in California, as far as I can see. But what a great organization! So incredible and delicious. So, well, next time I'm in Charleston, or hopefully California can get a Biddy and Bose. But that's a great place.
Kathy's song is "Shake Your Tail Feather" by Ray Charles
Oh,
from the Blues
lovely,
Brothers movie. Oh, I just
nice.
watched the Blues Brothers movie recently. What a great flick! So fun.
It was a Chicagoan classic.
Silent Retreat is on my list for the coming year,
Fabulous.
says Bougie.
It's
Silent
funny.
Retreat.
We
Ooh.
just talked about it, and I was telling you how my biggest fear is a silent retreat, just because it that just scares me, because I'm like, I do everything to like quiet the thoughts and keep things suppressed. So the idea of just being in complete silence and no screens and nothing, and you just sit, good for you. That is very powerful. I wish you know what? Maybe I am capable. Maybe one day.
Looks like, oh, Mary said something really sweet too. I do the same. I found Journal Party while looking for something for my at-risk youth group
Oh,
and
wow.
emergency shelter aged 5 to 17. They adore it.
Oh,
Yes.
that's incredible. That's the most
Yes.
beautiful thing you could say. That's incredible.
And it really does mean the world to me. I mean, every now and then, we have like we have a bad day where like Facebook takes all of our ad money or something like that, and I'm just like, Alex, what are we doing? And she's like, you're helping people, and it's like,
Yes.
it's those are those comments that like make it's like, all right, we're
Yes,
doing
please
this.
share
This is
you know.
awesome. Yes, to participate in your own life. Such a powerful statement. There you go.
Absolutely.
There you go. Replying to Kathy Poo. Had to do with me improving my painting skills. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Thanks for clearing that up. Mary said, I pay for YouTube Premium, so YouTube for music. Same. Yeah. Still have CDs too. I heard
That's
CDs are making a comeback.
crazy. Oh,
The
are
kids,
they?
they like collectible media, and we took it
Mm.
away from them.
And now
I
they
don't know.
want it
I liked
back. And now
collecting
we've
vinyl.
gotten rid of all of ours. I know I have.
I keep clicking the wrong button here, and it keeps popping up and then disappearing. Mary said, it really has helped my reluctant writers. They are the ones that insist on having them once they get introduced to it.
That's
Oh, interesting.
awesome. I love that.
SF Caramel Matcha with SF. What is
Ooh.
SF's?
Sugar-free.
Oh, okay. Toasted marshmallow with vanilla old foam is my favorite.
Ooh. Cold foam.
Cold foam. I got it.
Old
I'm
foam.
thinking this is
Old
like,
dirty-
I'm
I
like,
know,
I'm
I
like,
was just-
you guys just
I
with
happen
it.
to know
And
all the
got all your
lingo
lingo.
at coffee shops. I know.
Yeah. All right. Bougie says he must have heard a great steel drum band. Yeah, right. You know what it kind of reminds me of? I mean, this was years later that I saw this, but if there's anybody that watches The Office out there, Michael Scott comes back from like a trip that he took to like a sandals trip or whatever, and he sets up steel drums in the office, and everyone's just trying to work, and he's like feeling hot, hot, hot. And he's just hitting the same things over and over again, trying to not let the vacation die.
That's amazing.
What a good show. Love it. Ruthie's, my happy song is Joy by King and Country. Okay, cool. Got some country folk in
Nice.
here. Stephanie Boggs, I'm very nervous for the full day of silence because I truly have problems with being silent and still. The retreat I'm going to has 63 acres to explore, and they will be doing journaling and meditation and stuff during the weekend. Yeah,
That's
well,
awesome.
I mean,
How
let us know
cool.
how it goes. I think, it sounds like they do a good job of like making it so like there's, I don't know, so much. A lot of the times, like when people speak, I think it's just because like we're trying to fill some silence where we believe there's an expectation to have words being spoken. And I think it must be so nice to do one of those things where like they're literally creating space for you to not have to do that and see what emerges in that space. And especially if it's like nature and, walking meditations and journaling, all that stuff sounds really great. I can't wait to hear about it. Bougie says, you can do it. Maybe you can host a silent retreat and invite a small group.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Mary said, totally get that. They didn't like reflective journal. They don't like thinking about their rough day, but they will happily journal party it up. It always
That's
ends on a
awesome.
high note and gratitude.
Oh, I love that. How cool.
Awesome. And we'll close it out here. Bougie says, summer is not summer without playing hot, hot, hot at least a gazillion times. Feeling hot,
Absolutely.
hot, hot.
So good.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah.
All right, party people. Well, it's been real. Every week I come to this with all my head garbage, and without fail, we get through it together. So much love for you all. Thank you for sharing this space with us. Thank you for being willing to explore your own headspace and, mine it for golden nuggets and then sharing all that wealth with us here in the chat. I hope you like the new format. This felt pretty good compared to like some of the other live streaming platforms that we've been trying. We've been having a lot of technical difficulties lately, but this was nice. I really liked having the chat up on the screen. It felt a little more interactive for us, or at least for me, kind of like you guys are in the room. So, thank you again for showing up. And Alex, do you know what you're doing for next week's
Not
program?
quite yet. Not
Not
just
quite
yet,
yet.
but I'll let you know soon.
Okay, well, we've got plenty of programs on tap inside a Journal Party. If you're not a member, what are you doing? And even if you're not a premium member, we have just introduced journal prompt of the day, and it's actually a free program every day. So there's like 3 prompts, and that's totally free, even if you're not on premium. So check that out, and let us know what you want to be journaling about in the future. We got plenty more where that came from, and it's been so wonderful to have you along this ride with us. So with that, hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, rest of your week, and as always, what we say, girl Alex,
Party on.